All right. So let's see. Let me see how it came out. Because I want to know about this.
No! I don't want
Bun.
I don't want to do it free. I don't want to. I
Okay. All right. So it's saying, for the crime of Jacob, all this past, and were the sin of the house of Israel, what is the crime of Jacob? So let's see. Is it not Sa Maria? Let's see. Because somebody tried to leave and said, oh, I'm going away, but make sure to keep my Sabbath. Somebody wasn't given the energy, or somebody was putting somebody else above God and using these people to the Sabbath is something that would have to dip itself or in the fluid or the energy of whatever the fountain or the Ace of Cups or I'm about to say the Golden Corral, the Holy Grail. It's not the energy that produces it. It's something that would have to be connected to it in order to siphon from it or steal from it. It's like putting a siphoning tool in somebody's gas tank. So somebody had these people cleave onto that energy instead of the actual source, possibly, which gave this person some kind of prominence over the actual source. Now, that could be what this is here. This could also be somebody showing themselves in a relationship with somebody and hiding somebody else back somewhere. I don't know. This could be dark magic. The Hermit is in reverse. Okay. This is like the Hermit is like a Lord energy, or they say God, but the Hermit is Virgo, or it's like a Lord energy. These two people, this could be a dark magician and like a some kind of Lord that could be in the reverse. Let's see about this Dutch energy, the Dutch in the reverse. So the Dutch, I think, is one of the earlier enslavers or something like this. Okay. What was this? How would you feel if a classmate trips you while you're walking in the hallway and everybody laugh and points? But I guess everybody might not be laughing at somebody. They could be seeing some type of power that somebody could be exhibiting. And then we have the Fish. Maybe somebody tried to treat you like something less than. Page of Wands, okay? This could be also having to do with somebody blocking somebody or something and everybody laughing, but people is like, wait a minute, maybe that was the wrong decision. Or, I don't know, something like this, because somebody is a Hierophant or looking like the Hierophant, okay? Also, I was hearing that maybe you are somebody that produces Hierophants. And so these people like to get their hands on the children to change that. These could be people that, okay, that are really not sexually lustful, okay? I'm talking about with the flesh parts of your sexual organs, okay? But somebody could use these people for their sexual energy, okay? Or program them, mind control them, or something to be slutty or something like this, or pass their energy around to people that don't deserve it. Usually these people are pretty preserved, and that's what I was thinking. At some point in time, they sent somebody in your life that intrigued you when it came to sexuality or being intimate or something. Or somebody that said, oh, that's your uncle, that's your family, you can't act like this. Or somebody trained you to, I don't know, do something here. We got the Page of Pentacles. And see, the Pope or the Hierophant energy is usually protected, heavily worshipped in a sense, like a Jesus or a God. But I feel like they get these people young and then they turn them into like sexually something people. It's a trick to, or again, somebody could be a fountain. God produced a fountain and put it in the garden. A fountain of something. A fountain keeps, it keeps on, if you have it plugged in or if it's automatic, It will keep on. It's like a spring. It's something that continuously gives water, or it's always on. It's always going. A fountain in front of a castle or something would have, it would be forever going. All right. Um, this could be talking about. This could be talking about somebody's light or your energy or something that people try to dampen, but it's just too powerful. Okay. Somebody could be trying to put you in a priesthood so they can go in a relationship, or some kind of nunnery, or somewhere where you will be judged for your sexual, okay, it's for your sexual nature. But you will notice that again, when you were younger, you was introduced to somebody that intrigued you on wanting to be intimate or something. But if you slow down later on in life, you'll realize that that wasn't a part of you. It can be a part of you in a sense, but it's not. You have control over it. Now, these people don't or something. Yeah, Queen of Swords, right? So you could be looking like somebody could be trying to form you into a Queen of Swords so they can go off and be in a relationship or something like this. Somebody wants you to be harsh, or, you know, even looked at as like a priest wouldn't do that, you know. So somebody could be trying to put this covering on you to keep you, or the Queen of Swords has to be very precise. She has to be somewhat logical. She has to be somewhat something here. Can't be just loose going out, you know, having, you know, partying and stuff like this or whatever. But I feel like somebody trying to make you like it's a more of cold, it kind of, you get what I'm saying? All right. And this person is going to go on to be in a happy relationship and have you doing some kind of work that makes you be orderly. Because I feel like whoever this is, they still want control over you, or I don't know, this person is still concerned about what you're going to do, who you letting between your legs, something like this. Okay. We got the King of Swords in reverse. All right. This could be a feminine energy standing in some kind of something. They walk it like they talk it. Right? Okay. There could be judgment on a King of Swords in reverse for coming at a Queen of Swords. Or this could have been supposed to have been a couple, but somebody act like they was the only one, a King of Swords. And now the Queen of Swords is, I don't know, standing in her power or something, realizing who this could be. They try to Queen of Wands you. They tried to, you know, Queen of Pentacles you or something like this. But you're on something else. This is like somebody that's on something or on one or something like this. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Those things that people at your age is doing, your peers, you're not like maybe they went through this earlier than you. Maybe they're gonna go through it later than you. But something is not the same. They're trying to find these people to go hide in holes with and create with or something. And I don't know. You could be, I don't know. This could be like a cutoff queen energy that you could be in. But somebody think that this is a bright idea to let you be a Hierophant. They could have been testing you to see how you going to act or something. But I'm telling you, you produce Hierophant energies. Somebody do. Me. Somebody. That's why they remove them, sneak them out, and it's worth it to have a clone ready to sneak these people out to use that particular type of energy here. Let's see about the fish. A fish is in jail or going to jail or something like this. Okay. I don't know why I feel like somebody's investigating something. It may be something you don't know. Somebody could have thought since you were with somebody that you should have something that they have, you don't have it. I don't know. Somebody's investigating something. This could be some kind of something that somebody's passing around. Somebody could have lied and said that you did it, but all these people had it, but you didn't. When you got tested, you didn't have this. Even if you was involved with it, it's like, how did that person was involved with you? You was involved with that person and you don't have this, but that person, it's something like somebody trying to investigate something. All right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the devil. That's why I said somebody trying to make somebody like broke, busted, disgusted, working their way up the pole so they can get right in the grips with the devil. This is like, or in the bed or a contract or something like this, okay? All right, you're supposed to be in a Two of Cups with somebody. You already went through whatever this process. Somebody tried to delete your past so they can make you go through this process again. You know, it's the devil. Somebody could have sucked. Hey. Somebody could have sacrificed you to the devil or something like this at some point in time. This could be a lord or a father or something. Somebody sacrificed you to some lifestyle. Or they thought about it or they did. Okay? They did. Or they sacrificed you to somebody that was tied to the devil as this female. And then this person over here was living a life of lavish. They wasn't stressed out. They wasn't crying. They was getting everything they want. But you was tied to somebody that was tied to the devil. And you was getting burned for no reason. You ain't even over here. You over here. Okay? But you was getting burned for some reason, and this other person that was in the Two of Cups was not being burned. They was living some kind of carefree life or something like this. Okay. You had all eyes on you, and this person could have been one of the ones that put them on you to outshine you, but somebody is being seen like a fish. They got caught by something. Okay, somebody taught somebody to be a fisher of man, and this person maybe was trying to finesse somebody or do something, or they wouldn't break away from something. You told them it was bad for them, and now they became a fish. Now they look like a fool because they didn't listen. This could be somebody that's shallow, or I don't know, somebody see the world some kind of way, and we got star quality in reverse. Okay, and then we got somebody sitting in the world energy, this but God energy. Okay, both of these are maybe looked at as weak because the world card is just floating around in that thing. She don't know everything what these other beasts are doing yet. She's not birthed yet or born yet or something like this. And then this one is blind. So these are both laced with some type of impediment. How do you know? But it's like staying, this is still closer to God or closest to God. So it could set you apart. Okay. It's like people thought nothing was going to happen to them, but something could. All right. But there's also Anunnaki energy here. With this woman, this bloodstream is going up here to the birds. And also she commands this. I think this is like man. Okay. Her power is in man. Her bloodline is Anunnaki. She got her foot on the neck of the Taurus or the chattel peoples. And then she also has her foot doing something here with this lion. I never noticed this card is a little different. Okay. She could be stepping into something here. Okay. This royal something of these lions here. Okay. Maybe this person had to sit and observe or something like this, all the different ways of the different beast or the different something. All right. But I mean, somebody could have thought this was a bright idea to do it this way. The priesthood and then the power. All right. But somebody could be trying to drop you down as well. Page of Wands in reverse, block you. But this just makes you get sharper. Okay. And it makes somebody else look not like what they are. Okay. I don't know. This could be your mat. I don't know what this is here. Because these two people maybe was in a relationship like this or was supposed to be. But they're being left to clean up the mess. I don't know. It's almost something like that here. Speaking some truth about something. Somebody could be, this could be a man down that's recovering. Okay. From something. An ending. Now they got their sights on some kind of, this could be an illusion or some type of abundance here. All right. Or this person could have killed the person. Okay. In the field or something like this. And then, I don't know, they could have linked up with an Empress in reverse, or it was to get the Empress in reverse. Okay. Or they could have killed the Empress and took the sun. I don't know. This could be before and after, like when you were younger, they did this. This is giving me the fifth element, girl. When they rebirthed her in that cage, somebody could have took all these gifts and everything, killed the Empress, and then took the sun. I don't know. I don't know. Or got rid of the Empress, or I don't know, something. All right. Somebody got a son, so they don't need whatever this is. Maybe somebody waited a long time to actually have a child. So this was something where something was birthed, but they want to put this in reverse and now present their child. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse with the Emperor in reverse. I don't know if this is a Queen of Wands that's now like a side chick or seen as a something. All right. And then we got the Queen of Cups with some heartbreak here. Okay. Maybe this Queen of Cups was stopping somebody from being with you and they lost this person to somebody else that ain't even you. Okay. It could be heartbreaking to know as well that Queen of Cups, somebody was using your mind or your cup in order to do something here to gain some abundance. They was in your head trying to figure out when is the next drop coming in. And these people was going to the river or whatever, banks, and picking up this. If you're a drug dealer, this work. If you're a spiritualist, it was these keys to different dimensions or something like this. Somebody was doing that and they were hiding what they were doing. Yeah, to get to your Ace of Cups. But they can't steal from it no more. Okay, somebody was figuring out they was just draining people. Somebody was draining people of their energy, and now there's justice coming. Because I feel like this is unheard of, but maybe they try to do this at a point where enough people didn't like you, it wouldn't matter. I don't know. Let's see about the grease lightning person. All right, and then the Dutch. Somebody could be Dutch. Somebody could be dark skin, really dark skin. This grease lightning, you're the one that I want. Somebody could have been warning you, don't leave, but they was with this person, and now both these people getting moved out of the way. Yeah, because this American energy, something is being, I don't know. It's something that has to be done. It's almost like you never needed this person. Whoever this bad boy, rebellious energy or something, like, you didn't need this 5 of Cups. Maybe like they did, but this could be like when you was little, somebody gave your blessing to this boy and took them on a journey and left you behind because of your connection to this boy. And they was going to try to keep it like that. Like this boy is that, but it's really not. This is America's, whatever this is. Before you fell in love with this boy or they linked y'all as children as some kind of supposed to be together in the future, this was already America. Okay? Somebody else could be crying about this. Okay? Somebody else could be crying about something here. All right. This also could be somebody that Georgie Porgy, pudding pie, kiss the girls, make them cry. Also, we got Dutch energy. The Dutch is in reverse when it comes to this. Somebody could have went back to their oldest lineage or try to recreate some people from that era, but it's just not going to work. All right. Somebody could have been using your name. Black doll energy. Pandora's energy. Some of these people now that they know who these people are, they're going after them, they're getting these things from them. The people was gonna hold on to the shit forever. They wasn't gonna never come to you directly and tell you about it that they had. So it's kind of like a say, oh, well, I was just holding this until the person wake up or something. Somebody, both is in the wrong. Whoever's using your brain to figure out who got your money or whatever like this, they may not be about to give this to you. I mean, they're just collecting it from these people and getting these people in trouble. But they don't plan on you having it either. You get what I'm saying? It's something like this. All right. So this grease lightning energy, somebody could be like a ladies' man, a bunch of people, baby daddy, make the girls cry. Somebody could be, it's these people's behavior or action that was getting them some kind of recognition with low vibrating energies. But if something is being rebuilt in excellence or something like this, or this is the last chance to fix something, or we're going to lose it all, then these people have to be seen for what they really are, right? If this is somebody that's allegedly going around doing whatever this is, getting these people pregnant, not taking care of these children or picking and choosing which children, and if this Dutch person is continuously enslaving people, taking their identity, using it, it's like something have to happen here, okay? Because something is really very much off balance here, all right? It's like, who is the military or these people loyal to? The people that have been robbing your citizens and your people, or the people, you know what I'm saying? What is this? Something is crazy right here. Yeah, something is off balance since somebody was messing with this thought. This is somebody that's actively now somebody just fucking on. They could have just wanted to do this to get back at you, hurt you, break up your family, something like this, okay? There's a secret here. This page is from something that's sticking out here. A far-off grave on the young girl until they lay quiet and passive in her presence to whatever the mother. I don't know what this page is from. This is a whole different book. I probably just used that broken page for like a bookmarker. All right. I don't know what this is. Somebody could also be trying to move a whole lineage out the way. Like, you was the last one in your lineage to be able to take power. So somebody had a baby with you, and then they took that baby or that child and they try to make them the mega power to get rid of your lineage altogether out of envy or something like this. Okay. Or they feel like these people never worked for this, or look at these some clowns, but they put up with these people's stuff or something like this. All right. Yeah. It's Nine of Wands. Something could be not being fixed or something like this. Or it can't be fixed with these people that somebody was celebrating with. But I don't know. They still could be celebrating with them. I don't know. Okay. Somebody don't care. They're not following the rules. They're going to do it how they want to do it or something here. All right. A Queen of Wands. Somebody is not to be in Queen of Wands energy. This could also be somebody, an eye in the sky, that's obsessed with you and don't want to see nobody around you or something. And so they're trying to shut down something so you will never be seen as a Queen of Wands, a leader, a sexually pleasant person. Somebody's doing something. Okay. All right. This could be also, like I said, trying to lock you into a deal with the devil or something like this. To be burdened, or somebody about to be burdened if they do that, because they're going to lose all their money too. Okay. For stealing. Yeah, somebody could be doing all this because they stole something. They're trying to cover it up. I'm not sure. All right. This person is not the most high though. And they don't even have an Ace of Cups. Whatever this is totally unjust. Somebody's about to be Five of Cups. Somebody about to be sad because this tower is hitting. Okay. And somebody won't be able to recover. This could also be what I told you about somebody's legacy. If it's not, somebody could be doing all this so they can present you with this cup that you fucking don't want. Okay. This person did something, took your stuff already or something, and you about to get the tower. Like somebody's trying to keep you with no options but the one that they want for you. And that's not how this is going to go. A Queen of Cups is doing, they hiding something in this cup. Five of Wands energy. All right. This could also be some memories of being a bad parent. I feel like there's a big, somebody could have said you was a bad parent or you ruined a child. This could be a man that took your child instead of you, and they letting their child's emotions about things that probably wasn't even that bad for this child when they was little. My mom abused me, and this is why I can't do this, because I ain't got no friends, because my mom wouldn't let me, or she was strict, or my dad or whatever. Somebody could be lying like this, okay? And this little person could have something. This could be a jinn energy or a jinn spirit, all right? So somebody might be trying to make you, they see you going off into your heights of your thing. Now, this could be a child that was going against you for the past 20 years to get your assets. But now we got the Page of Cups here. This person could be trying to get you, force you into some kind of pregnancy where you will have to do it over again because somebody feel like you wasn't a good parent. This is ridiculous, okay? You didn't have good parent. I don't know what this is, okay? But you became a good parent yourself. You broke the cycle. But this child is acting like it wasn't good enough or something, all right? And I don't know. I feel like somebody is trying to get you to have to birth something or have a baby at like a late age, so you'll be raising a child for the second half of your life on this earth. Like if you're an 80s baby or somebody that's supposed to live on the earth for 80 years, somebody wants you to be raising a child for your second. So they tricked you into having a baby or something. You did everything early. Now these people are just now having children and start. Your friends that was around you, you was the first one. You slipped up, had a baby in high school, after high school something, went into motherhood and marriage and all this stuff. Now these people are just now going into it, right? They just now having babies and stuff. All your rest of your friends, you was the only one that had all them damn kids, okay? All right? So somebody is trying to make you, since they're in this now, they're having children and they mad and miserable and they feel the way you felt 20 years ago when you had your children early and you got that shit out the way. They're almost all grown out the house. Somebody wants you to have to go through this again. But I feel like this is why somebody's getting, so that they can take all your riches and go off again. Like this could be somebody that was with you that set you up to get pregnant, your family or something like this, because they knew that you would not be able to take on this opportunity that was being presented to you at this. You would be a whole different beast right now if you started back then, right? So this person got this on their mind again to get you pregnant or something. Say, see, this person just can't keep that, even if they got to implant this child in your stomach without you having sex. And say, oh, it's a precious thing from God, and then have all eyes on you so you don't get an abortion. Or you say, oh, you killed the baby, you can't go to heaven. Whatever these people is doing. Okay? Somebody could have purposely had you have all those children that wasn't your children. These was embryos from other women, from vipers, that you got compromised by a bunch of vipers. And you was with God or the daughter of God. You see what I'm saying? So letting these people do whatever they've been doing all these years, it ain't no win. It's just, it don't make God look weak or nothing because this collapse over this tower or whatever this is, because somebody try to do that shit again. They try to act like, oh, see, this person ain't even responsible. She went and got pregnant or something like this. I'm going to take these gifts and somebody about to get this tower. It ain't no going back and forth. This could be somebody that feel rejected by you and they want to put you back in the Eight of Swords energy where you can't see nothing and then spy on you and watch all the nefarious things that demons and shit is doing around you that you can't even, that the Holy Spirit would not even be able to see. So these are crimes against the Holy Spirit that won't be forgiven. Again, the Holy Spirit don't have to forgive nobody. You could go about you could go with the sheep and you could be somebody like that. Oh, forgiveness is key. We gotta forgive and can't. No, that's what a slave master say to you after the shit that you didn't deserve that they did to you, and then you say, okay, forgive. I'm not gonna. If somebody hit me in school, and the teacher say, and they lie and say, teacher, the person hit me, but they really hit me, and they say I hit them, and then she say, go ahead and say sorry. I ain't saying sorry. I'm telling you right now. Because the teacher's pet, and they think that I cause trouble or my mouth is smart or something like this, and that I did not hit that person. I'm not saying sorry. You could send me to the principal. You could do whatever you want to do. I'm not gonna. No, you're not gonna. And the person just sitting there smiling because they know they're gonna get their way. It's not happening. That would be ridiculous. Okay. Somebody say just do it just so you can get up. It's not going to happen. So, that's admittance to something that I did not do or something like that. I don't give a fuck if you the teacher or whatever. You wasn't here. You didn't see what was going to happen. You didn't see what happened. I'm not a fucking liar like that. So I'm not going to say that I ain't never told a lie. Everybody has. But I'm not a fucking liar. Okay. I might be able to sway something in another direction. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, we all did. But this is what, no, something like that. It's like somebody ran amok on you and was estranged from you for 20 years or something. Now they're in power because of what they've been able to stack up off of y'all's energy. And somebody wants you to take that person back. This nigga got 24 kids all over the world. You didn't know shit about this second life or nothing. And somebody want to come back. And they didn't tell you, hey, I'm about to be taken and I'm not going to see you for. No, you just was in. Right? And everybody else was seeing this. You wasn't seeing this. And somebody wants you to just say, just take the, or they robbed you of all your shit and left. You know what I'm saying? All right. Somebody trying to force or bully you into some. These could also people that denied you or something. A placement or something weird like this. Death in reverse. This person could really love you, but they had to go on this mission. But it's just it's the way somebody did something. So they say either die, go to jail, be stalked, or be locked up like this where you can't do nothing and you can't see, or this will help you be unalive, not be Yanni. This will help you not be unalived, or something like this. But this is injustice. Somebody's sad about this. These are some people that's about to be put in their place, man. Because they don't have an Ace of Cups. Now they want to lock you up. They thought they said, F you. We got everything we need. And they went and you didn't say nothing. You was like, oh, okay. And then now you want to force me to make you come back? Yeah, somebody's figuring out somebody's not the most high here. All right, somebody's just a King of Wands. Now, this King of Wands might like their placement because, the King of Wands could kind of get whatever they want or be very powerful. But this is a King of Wands in the upright. Now, somebody is a King of Wands, a mobster, a street person or something like this, or whatever this is, or somebody that's good in bed, something like this, all right? But they're not the most high. Okay? A Queen of Wands could actually be the most high in this situation here. This could also be somebody that gets shit done. People don't run up on this person normally. Or something like this. It could be fear of this person amongst people or something. Somebody could have left a relationship, okay? With a 9 of Pentacles. This could be a part of God's plan. Somebody was in a relationship with somebody. Maybe they even like this person more than you, but something had to give, and maybe somebody is coming back because these people could have been brainwashed and sat with other people. Now they're waking up to their true self and where they really supposed to be, and they could be trying to go there. So I don't know. It's a strange situation here because there's so much involved here. All right? It's so much involved. Because I know it wasn't nobody putting you like a lab rat trying to turn you into something before they come back towards you. Okay? I don't know. Maybe that's what somebody was doing. Okay? So the King of Cups maybe wasn't getting nobody nowhere just yet. We got a King of Cups in reverse, or this 9 of Pentacles and this King of Cups was acting like something that they wasn't. All right? They could have had like a whole group or a body of like bad kids or something. or I don't know. These two people. This could be like somebody that was sitting in the Jesus energy here. But like I said, these could be these people that keep a hold of these forever youngs that get to, or these never be royals that get to run around and do whatever they want and never get caught or never get in trouble. They like a whole bunch of like garbage pail kids or something, right? Then you got your Cabbage Patch Kids is like innocence. They, you know how a Cabbage Patch got that smell like a baby or something like this. But they got their little birth certificate, but somebody just mixed up all these birth certificates. They know who is the proper, they know whose name goes with who, they know whose birth certificate. They have a roster with all these people, but you just don't know who you are. You get what I'm saying? I buy 100 Cabbage Patch Kids. They all gonna come with a birth certificate, right? These kids is placed in these homes. The birth certificates is shooken up in a bag. And then we just go to each household and pass out a birth certificate. You see? To confuse the language or to confuse something about who these particular select group of children that's special or something to God or something else, organization, whatever this is. Right? Everybody else get their envelope with their proper birth certificate. You just didn't get yours. They just took yours to be a blanket for the rest of these people to build themselves up, and you didn't have anything or something like this. It's something weird like that happened. But like I said, the Garbage Pail Kids, maybe they weren't chosen by God for whatever reason. Some kind of activity, some kind of something that somebody's seen in this child. Maybe they were like violent. They like to pinch little kids. You know, oh, what is that on your underwear? Go upstairs to your mom. They like to pinch other little kids when they was little or something like this, and then they get knocked out to like, you know, or they was rebellious or something. They get knocked out to being like Garbage Pail Kids, okay? Like the Hard Knock Life kids. You didn't have a hard knock life. You don't present this to other people, but somebody wanted to put you over there with them, okay? There's still a sense of freedom that comes with them because everybody expects something. You know, you don't expect a Cabbage Patch Kid to look evil and wicked, or, you know, for somebody not to want to hold it and rock it and play with it nicely. It's something about the branding of those dolls that it's so cute. You want to, you know, hold it and stuff. You don't want to, you know, so it makes people feel good to hug these dolls or sleep with the little girls used to sleep with them, you know. Okay. But I ain't gonna lie, when they came out with Garbage Pail cards, I was on it. I was on it. I was one of the #1 collectors of Garbage Pail Kids. Okay, so the actual cards. Matter of fact, I have some now, okay, that I use for tarot. So this could be something like that. So it's not discriminating against or something like this. But we do have a King of Cups that's in reverse. And I feel like this person was matched up with this 9 of Pentacles. Or somebody could have been being ran around here like a Jesus energy while they were using this person's money to do it. And now both these people, somebody wanted both of these people to be in the reverse. This could be a group doing something, but somebody about to look like a fool if that's the case. Whether you are in a relationship physically with this person or you and these people were split. While you was at home, this person was being flown around and treated in a certain lifestyle off of this money. You didn't get none of it. You didn't get left with none of it to build nothing. So if this person got kicked out the group, they come back, y'all would have something. Somebody did something wrong, okay? All right? This group could be going to jail if these people are innocent and they just trying to make them scapegoats. Or like I said, if this is this other person here that did have this abundance and now they done went in debt, running around here, okay? Somebody, this is not me or you. This is somebody else with this person that left you and went on this extravaganza with this person. Now they broke. Somebody's sick. Somebody's realizing this person ain't the healer. It's something like this in either situation here. And it's all because somebody wanted to humiliate you or make you take off. This is like Ereskrigol or whatever her name is, trying to make Inanna strip on her way out of the underworld or into the underworld or something like this. Nobody had no right to do that. They didn't have the right to do that. It's not even your real sister, whoever this is. Okay? We got this. I was seeing something about the Eastern Star energy. So this could be having something to do with this Marianne energy or this Evelyn energy. Somebody could have been embarrassed at the way you carry, at least like these could be like Eastern stars or girls, they carry themselves a certain kind of way. Show up in the meetings with the little Sunday's best outfits on. People carry themselves a certain way. It's ladylike. You may not be like that. And so you could be more like a gypsy or a free spirit energy. So these people could have, maybe if you're a daughter of one of these people, secretly they denied you. They took a sister that wasn't even this person's daughter, or they took, it's something else like this, okay? Or God didn't choose this person, these people did, and now something is backfiring, okay? Yeah, these people are about to be burdened. The money is gone because the money was never that other person's, okay? Somebody took something too far with the stealing, okay? They was working with the underworld, again, to steal this or in the dark. So somebody took something too far, okay? It's just what they did. Like I said, you could be estranged from a male. Back in 1999, 2000, they could have took your mail and gave you a stalemate and sent your mail off on a voyage with your sister. They thought it looked better. They could have took your husband or your baby daddy or made a clone of him and sent him off with your sister and gave you something in the likeness of that person to be a stalemate with and just sit around and just do the regular mundane, no growth, no nothing. These people could have built a powerful empire in the background. Okay? Children and all. Okay? You didn't know about this? All right? Now, somebody could be waking up to the fact that that's what happened. Okay? I don't know. Maybe this is this Jacob energy or somebody that slept with somebody's sister or cousin, or I don't know what this is. Okay? This could be also the Ace of Pentacles. They did this sin against an Ace of Pentacles. You could be, or I could be an Ace of Pentacles, or this Ace of Pentacles was supposed to just be given to someone. But these people wanted to humiliate you first. And that's why they're going to jail, or somebody's going to jail. Yep. Because this is a high priestess that came after America, or the Strength card. And that was the bad thing to do. Okay? It just was. With fiery these hot coals or fiery chariots or anger. All right. So maybe that's the crime of Jacob. Okay. Maybe somebody went down to the south and remarried, or they added another person onto their marriage standard, like a third party with this Three of Cups. All right. We also got the candy corn or candy coated. Somebody could have been selling off your children from your womb while they was married to you. Or again, somebody that they was in a somebody that they was in a secondary union with could have been doing this behind their back, and now they looking stupid because they trusted that person. So you better, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell nobody what to do. Okay? But these people could have went up against the Most High. All right? But they was warned to come up out of this person. This is Jesus energy. These people went against, and then here it looked like this person got boobs. Okay? You could be also walking around here looking not nice, and they're like, oh, Jesus, oh, the love of Jesus, the love of Christ. No, not this time. Something is not like that. Y'all can fake it all you want to, but no, it's not. The energy is real. It's here. All right? That could also be something about, everybody know that the Christ is here, but people still worshiping the Pope, and the Pope is a vicar of Christ. That means a placeholder until Christ wake up or come to, or maybe even when Shiloh come. When you think about come, it means wake up, get back active, understand or something. But these people just left you flailing around, drowning in a pool or something. They didn't come to your aid and say, yes, this. They went and gave that behavior or that assistance to somebody else. Okay? They just did. It's what these people did. Somebody could be saying, do you want to start over? Nine of Pentacles. But it's like, you messed up. You standing behind with all the people, all the power, all my finances, all the movement, and you want to stand in front of me and say, are you going to take this offer? No. When I'm standing over there and you standing over here, then I will look at you if I will think about that offer. You're not going to bully me from this side if I want to take an offer, or whoever this is. I don't know about you, whoever you are. All right. We got the strength energy here. Yeah, this is motherfucking America. That's me. So I'm not, what do you mean? You're not going to be, Brazil ain't coming up here, standing up here telling me take this offer or die on my fucking soil. Mexico's not coming doing this like you offering me something when this shit was mine before y'all got your hands on it. Like, I don't know what this is. Okay. I don't. Somebody shouldn't have did something. These people could be trying to use this against you like, ooh, you shouldn't have did that. Well, we gonna see. Because if that's the strength card that we just pulled, that person is in the upright. This could be a battle between like two daughters that's raised up from two different tribes or clans, trying to see who actually has their origins here and who is from somewhere else. Or if this was a person that's estranged from you from 30 years, but they was linked to you, and 20 years ago they got with somebody else, everybody forgot about the thing they had with you, supposedly. They only remember what they seen with this person, with that person, because this person was easier to subdue or something like this. Somebody else was easier to subdue. Yeah, with some kind of night activity. Somebody was letting this person act as a knight, right? Knights can be a little bit, all over the place or something like this. We're coming up to the strength card, it wouldn't have been happening, okay? And I feel like when this person gave this person this offer, this Sa Maria energy could also be a knight and gave a masculine energy a offer so they don't cry, or I don't know what this is, okay? But something is not an illusion no more, or somebody ain't gonna be able to get whatever this is again. All right, Emperor in reverse, victory in reverse. Somebody's not burdened. Okay, somebody's continuing on. They got sight set on something higher. This is like somebody try to skip something that's very important in all of our timeline. So if you take one for the team and take it back, but these people can't be the ones that think that they're in charge of whatever this transaction is going to be, period. Because just like this person could have chose you, they was already with you. They chose somebody, they took a chance and chose somebody, they took a chance. Or this person already had this person waiting in the background. That makes it more premeditated. That they was going to go over there, kiss on you a little bit, get you to think that you could trust them and love them, and then take your assets and go with somebody else. They was never planning on being with you. They never loved you, or it was never real love. This person wants you to know that, or somebody is so hurt right now that you found out and they're like, I never loved you, or whatever like this. I mean, something like this. I don't know. But again, somebody gonna have to walk away from the situation, whatever it is. Somebody could wear a head covering. Somebody could be doing stuff in the darkness. All right. These are these contracts they talk about in the tarot community. Oh, you was under this soul contract. These people made these contracts on your life to keep you tangled up in shit that wasn't good for you, so that they can raise a head, or they can gain some kind of power, or build some kind of collective that they thought was going to be more powerful than God, that was going to take a networking system, that was going to take over the world and be something that all these people haven't done the work. They don't think about other people. They narcissistic. And they thought all these narcs was going to get together and build some kind of unity. And it was going to last forever, y'all. And that was the wrong thing to do. They thought, they built it on something. It could be all the hate of you, or the fact that they didn't want you, or the chosen one, or they always seen this light on you that you didn't see on yourself. And they hated that. And the thing that kept them together was that. A facade that they were doing it for you, but really they did not like you, or something like this, right? They could have made this on being cool or something, but you was cool enough without doing all that. People knew who you was still, and you didn't have to be all in no sports. You didn't have to be people knew who you was when you was walking through somebody got it wrong. They thought that the person that's quiet, that don't dance the whole time at the club, that don't go running around table to table smiling, they thought that was a weakness. I'm guessing. I don't know. So we got a Queen of Swords here, and then we got this couple again. So that's why I said somebody could have left you to become a Queen of Swords and get harsh. And they could have went off into some kind of union and say, see, it's much better. This person is so happy. Don't you see this mean person? It took you 30, 45 years to get here. So 45 could be very significant here. All right. Maybe somebody's going to, this person, somebody don't look too healthy here. She's kind of like hunched up over him. He's like supporting her full body. So somebody might be about to perish. I don't know. Because you have to look at this like this. Whatever you're doing in a Truman Show, or in this so-called dimension here, in your reality, that was one way. in the background, these people that were supposed to be loyal to you was all loyal to each other. They kept you in the bubble boy energy. So whatever they've been able to do to make money, experiences, going to outer space, whatever these people was doing in the background, these things bonded them and made them stronger. So in all actuality, you thought you was best friends with your best friend. Your man don't love nobody but you. But in the background, these people love each other more than you because they are. It's almost like when they say people, astronauts and stuff, they become like family, brothers and sisters when they go on these missions because they stuck in close proximities for a long time with each other. They know everything about each other. There ain't no hiding feelings, no hiding nothing. It's too close proximity. They end up being like one, right? So that's something right there. Where you think your friend's loyalty lies to you and your man's loyalty, and then you could find out in one of these situations that these people, I don't know. This could be just a closeness and friendship of what they shared in whatever this they were in organization, or right. But again, they knew in the background that they was doing something that you didn't know nothing about. That's what you know. And I guess you have to disassociate that when you get in these groups like this. But at the same time, what was going on in the background was very detrimental for our future. So these people didn't see you in the future, or they didn't want you to have one. It's either or. Somebody was okay with that shit. And maybe somebody said, we just act like we don't care about her or something because we got to be up here and do this job. But at the end, we going to make sure that our girl is straight or our boy is straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck that. That's our person or whatever. Like, if we come back to Earth, if there's some astronaut, something, we come back to Earth, it's us with that motherfucker. Like, I don't know what you talk about, but somebody could have changed their mind along the way because two of these people could have got together on this mission and then they didn't see you. Rather it's your mama and your brother, your uncle and your boyfriend and your mama, your boyfriend and your uncle, your best friend and your uncle, whatever this is, they became more important to each other than than whatever it was that they had with you. You see? They don't even see nothing wrong with whatever this is. Something could have got out of hand. Okay? Somebody still love you, but something got out of hand. So America got all these other people could be from other nations secretly too, because some of us got these secret files on ourselves. Well, we don't have it on ourselves. Somebody got it on us. These people could have had a peek of theirs, and you didn't get a peek of yours. See how this person is looking? So America got to love herself. So people saying, oh, love yourself or something, but y'all motherfuckers over here taking something from here over there. What is going on? I can't, what part of it? Because you keep taking pieces of my soil or something, or my kingdom, like out. Like, what part is going to be left for me to love? My people, you done took them off in places or something like this. It's almost like that. All right. Okay. So this person could have taught this person how to do this, because this could be somebody that likes, if they do have a third party, they like to dominate. These could be people heard me saying, I ain't never sitting up under no other bitch or something like it. Ain't nobody in my kingdom. So they just made a secret society and they were doing just that. Not in my face, but they was doing just that. Okay. This could be somebody put somebody else. This Samaria energy could be from Mexico or Portugal or something like this. Spain. I don't know. And this person brought this person to America and then raised this person up against, up above America. This could be what really this is here. Okay. They could have gave them your position or mine. That's the truth. All right. And let's see. And what is the sin of the house of Judah? Let's see. Because remember, in this deck, the world card had her toe pointing at the lions of Judah. Okay. So let's see why she was touching that with the bloodline, with the Anunnaki. She had her wand up to man. She had her foot on the neck of the Taurus Hierophant group, or the chattel. Okay. Put them in their place. And now her toe was touching or kicking towards the lions. So let's see what is the sin of the house of Judah. These people could have propped up a younger girl, a young, impressionable lady or something over their lady. Okay, for some kind of sake. This could be out of vanity or something like this. Somebody's name could be Vanity. In my house, in my house. Yeah, so we got swim in reverse. And then we have what do I want to carve out space for in my life? The prairie dog. Okay. Dig. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, somebody could be digging up information on you and playing with this, manipulating paperwork or something like this. Yeah, work. Work, 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 work. All right. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So somebody could have been digging up something on somebody, playing in somebody's face, playing around with the energy here. All right, let's see. I just want to get like a kind of cue card on that. Heal. This could be mending something. This could be like heal, bitch. You know, that's why I don't like that term. Okay, that's like bow down, bitches, or take a bow. All right, could be this energy. All right, peace and preparation. Let's see what else. Somebody could have tried to get. We got the purple. This is the purple cornflower or coneflower. Somebody could be trying to get somebody that bow that it just ain't gonna be happening. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants you to reflect on the situation. Ain't nothing to reflect on. So we got the blue heron. Yeah, these are like blue jay birds or something like this. Somebody's name could be Jay. Jump. Somebody think you're supposed to say how high. It's not happening. Somebody wants you to bow down and then, you know, answer to them or something like that's what it sound like. Okay. These could be people that are, these are lions that are cannibals. They all wanted to eat the head lion, the king or the queen. These people want you, they wanted to remove all the power and finances and all of your stuff and your homes and your cars and everything like this, and then have you beg for it. So this could be somebody trampling over something here. God gave this person the power to trample over scorpions and all these other energies though. Somebody could be in a pride about something though. All right. Yeah. See, because we got, this is a white tree or a cottonwood tree or pure energy, purity. And it's not like everything that glitter ain't gold. No, something is what it is. Okay. All right. Why did somebody even do this in the first place? Okay. Let's see. Somebody is, or something is what they say they are, or something here. Okay. Yeah, we got a sneaky fox in the reverse here. Somebody's really passionate about something or someone. All right. They like, it really is that motherfucker. I got this song. It said, it feels like and I'm thinking like, what? Okay. So somebody could feel like they haven't been in your energy for a long time. They feel like somebody don't know what to do. Okay. So, for real. They could be like, oh yeah, look how bad this bitch is or something like this. You think I'm about to be, I never been with no fat person or something. Or I never been with nobody that, you know, do this or that or something like this. And now somebody could be sitting in some kind of energy right now. I don't know. Like, oh damn, this is right where I'm supposed to be. Somebody's head could be gone right now. All right. Somebody's head could be gone. All right. Whoever these women, they knew to keep somebody away from somebody. Just even to see your face to face, or somebody was doing something like this. All right. This could be somebody that went way to the end, like to the darkness or something. And then it's like, yeah, the sun brightened up their day or something like this. We got Poppy Bearer energy. Okay. And then we got somebody's lucky, a journey or something is being blocked. And then we got Poppy Bear out here again. So I don't know what this is. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to get one for each of these. Because what was that? The snake? Was it snake in reverse? I don't know. Somebody is looking at this person like, I thought you was wiser than that. But who they chose, like, this is like a wise person choosing like a, because this person is thin, choosing like a garbage pail kid. Okay? Or something like this. Okay? So somebody is like Noah. This is giving me Noah energy. Okay. What is everybody even doing here? Like somebody is like irritated that these people even woke up this giant or something like this. Yeah, because they want you to heal, because they want you to be in poverty. Okay. Because somebody wrote your name down wrong in the family room in some records and said you was the person that was supposed to bow down to somebody and be in poverty, and you're not. All right. Somebody liked the fact that they could be passionate about you because you don't listen to what these people is talking about or something. All right. Somebody could be trying to protect something. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Like even with this twin energy or this whip appeal energy, somebody could have a baby face. Yeah, I thought the snake was in reverse. Somebody don't like somebody or something, like maybe your children felt like they had to please this person, but you could be talking to these children. The dad could be passed away. You could be talking, these people could be listening to you and they realizing something. Now these children could be bogus and try to leave you out of something, or they could rectify something, or I don't know, it's something weird going on here. Okay. Because like I told you, if they took your children 15 years ago and gave you replacements, your children could have been growing up with another woman that looked like you, and they could have been brainwashed and thought that that was their mother. And this person was selling them on the stock market or selling their energy like they was doing to you. All right. So somebody could have did this. The father's grandfather class could have did this. So somebody don't go to prison. Marriage in reverse. Okay, something with a false person put the false person put the marriage in reverse. So you don't have no expectations. All right? Because somebody wanted you to be in prison when you get this, or in chains when you get this. All right? Like, a puppet or something. They don't want you to have the money and be outside the box on top of things. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that wanted you to be compromised before you get the money. Okay? Somebody wanted you to be compromised while you get the money. Right? The false person, yeah, a false person reversed the marriage. For I don't know why. The snake could have did this in order to compromise themselves. I don't know. So they didn't want you to jump, or again, you don't say how high. All right. Or these people are not jumping or leaving with this person. I don't know. Okay. We got toil and labor, because if somebody would have kept you in a union, I don't know, you would have been enslaved. Maybe somebody heard something that you didn't hear in a room you wasn't in. All right. And now somebody's in despair, because this could be somebody that did like a noble thing, a horrible person or something like this that did a noble thing, or they did a horrendous thing here. All right. Somebody could have got you out this marriage so you didn't have the same power. Okay. Say you was secretly still married to this man, but he had a fake presence online or presence in the public. Somebody could have did this so you can't it wouldn't be easy to grasp on and keep that title and just go there. Like somebody wanted you to have to start over from scratch. So I don't know if this false person did this. I don't think that this is legit here. Okay. And then I'm hearing somebody stuck with somebody, but these children are in the upright. This passionate person is in the upright. The snake is in the reverse. But it's almost like this is a punishment for these people for going, I don't know, something. So why should the person have to stay with I don't know. It's like everybody just said, okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to give them my stuff. I'm going to stay whatever. But this is stopping you from going somewhere. I don't know. Toil and labor, you might not be able to work or something. People are going to try to do this. They want you in despair, or these people are, and they want you to suffer with, I don't know. But expectations is wrong, okay? Because this is the book or the knowledge that goes forth. Somebody can't stay, okay? It's, like, I mean, you the queen. If I'm the queen, and you was doing right, and I could see it from the other side, then, hey, you might could come work for me or something like this. But you know what I'm saying? I can't trust these motherfuckers. I can't trust none of these people. Period. That's the Empress energy. I can't. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. The Empress got the power to cut off even the most pristine people in the family. Supreme Court members, whoever, whatever you work at. The Empress can cut the presidents. The Empress can cut these people off. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? They could be so-called from this purity or this white or this the white, whatever. The Empress can cut them off too. The Empress is a god on earth. Look what I'm trying to tell you. So there's some chaos that just happened here. All right? Because somebody wants you to be in a courtship with them, but they want to have other fish in the sea. Or y'all was in a courtship. Maybe this person feel like they was stiff and had to sit by your side, but you could have other fish in the sea because God made you a fountain that these fish need to drink from. And somebody was jealous of that. And they said, why this person? That's called infidelity. Or this is called, no, this is called feeding the flock. It's called whatever this is that God told this person to come do. You just thought you was going to use the fact that this person was a woman. Now, that's why I said somebody could have been castrated as a child. Or somebody is just made like that as a woman. This is what God said. You're not about to get to... You understand? So somebody thought that they would put your business up on some big wide screen and show how many men you've been with or women or whatever this is. And now this person looking stupid in despair. It's just proving the point of who somebody is. It's just, if you've been with 25 people or you've been 100 people or 300 people, whatever the fuck this is, and you never got a sexually transmitted, that's showing who is the real anointed person, the real healer here. On one level or one degree already. You understand? And if you want to say that some secret society was keeping up with this person's body and that's why they didn't get sick all them times, okay, that even more reason why somebody had detail. Okay? And you want to take this person off detail and then put them in the mud, in the trenches, or put them in some type of compromised situation and make them, exploit them and put them in that compromised situation. It's not going to work. There's not an ending or something for somebody. Nobody's doing that. Like, I don't know what this is, okay? I tell you, because somebody don't want something to change, or somebody could be keeping you away from some kind of death ritual that's a traditional at this age for you to go through a death and rebirth. So that you don't, with the American eagle, they got to pluck off all their feathers, all right? At 40 years or something like this, and so they can live like another 40 years. It's like some kind of mythical or some kind of thing. That could be somebody waking up to who they is, ripping off the fat, you know, taking off these feathers or removing these people out of their lives, seeing where they really stand or something, and then get the feathers back. You get what I'm saying? It's something like this. Somebody could have stopped you from going through this transformation by letting people cleave back onto you or something because they don't want this change. Okay? Yeah, look. They're going to keep you on this cross. They're going to keep you crucified or something like this. I don't know what this is. All right? Or this is a letter of recommendation for you to be... Somebody is trying to stop. Okay, somebody wants you to be a star, but this person is sending in a letter here to stop you from being a star. Or they don't want you to be a star, okay? And now somebody's getting bad karma because of that. Because I feel like whoever this is, they were trying to cut you off. Yeah, they're not getting their expectations here met. All right? And we got a wealthy man in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody about to lose everything. This is like a spoiled person that, you know, you're doing the wrong thing to the wrong person or something. You don't have no rights. Right? You're not like the rest of these people because you know, this is like, you know, okay, say your spouse or your sister went and took your destiny. I know that I'm the one that's above you. So you can play with them people all you want. They could bow down to you because you was breastfeeding them money all this time or something like this that ain't yours. But I know that the crown is mine. I know the throne is mine. So I'm not doing that with you. It's not happening. I'm not kissing your ass. Like you had these people doing or something like this. Okay. Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands. This could, the initiative. Somebody took the initiative to do something, but somebody got the real power here. All right. This person may not even be physically fit, or they might have an illness or something. These people cared about this person so much because all they did for them over the years, and people are covering up this illness, and this person could be getting other people sick because there's something about purity here. That's why somebody's trying to get you sick first so that you will be blocked from this, whatever this is here. Yeah, somebody definitely put the Princess of Coins with these sneaky fox and these effing bunnies. They put this person in the upright and they turned the strength card America in the reverse. That's what they did. Okay. This could also be Moses when he came back and didn't want to talk to the people because he had those horns. Somebody went against somebody. Okay. This could be justice here. All right. But like I told you, these people been doing something secretly with these people the whole time. The justice system also been approached by somebody in a chariot in reverse to make something fair. But this is not pleasurable to God. It's not pleasurable to you or me. All right. Somebody could be being seen as a rat. All right. So this person, they're saying this. Maybe this person went to college. They talk proper. That don't make you pure. The inside is filthy of somebody. Okay, somebody might dress real nice, Gucci down. You know what I'm saying? But this is what God is talking about, the cups that's filthy on the inside. This could be somebody that says horrible things in their head all day long, but they never let a bad word cross their lips because you fit into a societal norm. That ain't what I'm here doing. It's nowhere near that. All right? So again, somebody could have did something to make somebody sick or sacrifice somebody else here. But you're not going to be in sorrow because this is about to be flipped right back around. Okay? It's about to be flipped right back around. Yeah, there could be a Prince of Wands in reverse. This could be a boy, a young male that's passionate, that's getting all the best girls or even the old maidens that he want or whatever to build his empire. But somebody's son could be going to jail for some kind of rape or molestation or something here. All right? These people don't care about their sons. Yeah, judgment is being called on what they did, trying to knock somebody down here. These people didn't show nobody affection. They didn't show no love, okay, to this person here that they tried to knock down. And this is an ending for these people here. Even a King of Wands that had his wand down in front of this person never showed somebody affection. That is also to deprive your wife or your husband of feeding or eating would be your affection. If somebody never hugs you and stuff like this, but somebody catches this person in the I had another dream the other day where somebody took me to this hole in the wall, and they told me to look through this hole, take this thing off, look in this hole, and see what they be doing. And when I looked in there, it was like a dark room, like a hole in the ground. Okay, like underneath something, and this guy was in there. I mean, I never seen those. That person was like a jackrabbit. Okay. It was like somebody was like somebody was having sex like that, and like the girl was on the person. It just looked so sloppy and uncontrolled, and it wasn't even sexy or nothing like that. It wasn't like sensual. It was like animals, two animals, like just I don't know. Somebody might like that kind of thing, okay? But the way they was doing it, the phallic was coming out. It was sloppy, but I don't know. People like this. It was some kind of display or something. Like it didn't even look good. I mean, I don't even know what this was. I was just looking at it like, oh my God. And then the dream went away. I seen this thing, but I couldn't tell. I couldn't make out who these people. It was so dark. I could just see the two people. The girl was like wrapped around the man, and he was like bouncing her up in the air. It was crazy. But he was like, they were like sitting on some bench. I don't know. And her back was up against the wall. It was like a contraption that was made for, I guess, this type of behavior. I'm thinking like, what is this? I can't even see who these people is. It was like some cotton or something in the wall or whatever. I had to take it out. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Somebody could be hiding an infidelity that well, like going into an underground bunker that's off the radar to have this thing. And they're trying to act like this is how these girls operate. They go there to do this so that people can't record them in a hotel room, meeting up with somebody. So it can look like they stainless, but they're not. Okay, and so whoever this person was, it's like, so what? What do that got to do with me, old Tyree? I mean, I don't have to. That's not look like one of the men that I'm supposed to be pleasing to. What did that have to do with me? But somebody was like saying, "Ha ha, it's not you or something. It's this person," and it's like, well, I mean, even if somebody was in a marriage. I mean, you might have had the best sex in your life when you was in the marriage with somebody else, or you could have had the best sex in your life with somebody before you got married or something like this. And you don't even have that with your person that you married to. It don't mean that y'all hate each other or the relationship is trash. It's just what you conform to. So if somebody gives somebody an experience where they could pick a beautiful girl and what they want and have them in it, of course the person is going to get addicted to that person because they're not getting anything like that at home. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. It's training. These are people that can be molded and trained. It ain't even your real feelings for this girl. You just got wrapped up because somebody had you in a trap or you felt like you was in a cage for a long time or a kennel, and then finally you got out and you was able to do it. It may not. A couple months later, the shit ain't even gonna be that good or something like this. Or this is like somebody that had a workplace friend or something like this. Okay. there's like a workplace friend or something like this, and this person have always been married but always thought this lady was so attractive, and then 10 years y'all been working together, and then one time something hit off and y'all end up fuck. Yeah, of course. You see how I said this is just, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Could be something like this, all right? So I don't know. But in these day and days, people is being so grimy. This have stuff to do with people's destinies and stuff. All right? All right. So I don't know. I'm not talking shit because, like, I don't think that I've been broken into yet anyway. Okay. In my physical, in my reality, I could be in the ethers doing so. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. But in my reality, I'm waiting for my king or my emperor. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what I did in the past or something. It was never of the type of substance or something like this. So if anybody could say about that, that was my job I was doing for man that hijacked my brain for myself or God or whatever this is. Now it's my turn. You get what I'm saying? My vassal was already used for something before. You understand? So I don't know. But somebody could be saying something, but somebody saying how you still so innocent or why you don't have these cravings to do extra because somebody has never been okay. Say they used you for something. Yanni, turn it down. They used you for something, but you were not, your heart chakra was not, okay, because this was some kind of task or something you had to do ritualistically for your clan or something, your heart chakra was not on. All right, I'm picking up with some of these men that wasn't showing affection. Their heart chakra wasn't on either. But this was some kind of slick trick that these women in the switchboards was doing to these men because they was gonna mold them and have them get heartbroken, ripped off, and have the babies never be theirs. And then they was gonna be the saving grace 40 years later. Like, see, my baby is yours. But this bitch was the one that was ripping all the women that you really wanted before you just fell down and healed to this bitch. She was the one that was doing all this stuff right here to these women to make you think that they was unfit, like swatching out these bodies, doing mind control, skim walking in these women, having them still deal with your brothers and your dads and shit like this. That person is the person that was doing all that. And I'm think somebody's saying that, okay, that could be real love, but you could be really the fuck insane too. Okay? Somebody better think about that. All right? Somebody could be seeing how far somebody went in order to seal the deal on something. All right, they could see that they was never crazy about you in this mission when they was supposed to be like family. This person never loved you when they found you as this person's best friend. Somebody could be realizing this, that can't be. That's not even loyal. That's not even nothing. Like you couldn't have been. Yeah, there's some kind of conflict here. Mm-hmm. With the 5 of Wands, there's some kind. This could be something in the clouds, something that's going on in the air here. It's just like any girl that would have been like a little maiden in waiting, and she was shown the little prince or something that she gonna be with, and she start writing letters or fantasizing about this person. You know, a lot of these sexual immoralities is like thinking about a plot to kill your wife because you found out she loaded, and a plot to get her unplugged from her server for her destiny or your husband because you wanted it for yourself. Those are also the sexual immoralities that God is talking about, that if they commit it in their head first. Because if you're a normal being on this, or if you somebody that consider yourself to be somewhat normal, we can't help visuals. If you see a man at work or something, he fine, and you might be thinking you can't help the attraction. It's natural. All right? And as long as you don't bite, I mean, I don't know. Shit. But, you know, you might think about how good this motherfucker lips look. You know, it might be a flash of this person's mouth before you come or something like this in the situation. You can't, it's a normal thing. You're not going to hell because you had a flash of Ricky's lips, okay, while you was in the bed with your husband. I don't think. Maybe. You have to ask God personally, okay? Because you don't have wisdom on that. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? But to me, these could be things that you may not be able to control. Okay? Or if you walked in on a somebody at the gym or something, out the shower, and you remember his body or something, you be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Woo! You accidentally seen it, it's seared in your mind now for the next week. Like, I'm sure you're probably not going to hell about this, okay? You know, I don't know. Because Because I don't know why we got lovers in reverse. I don't even know why we in this zone here. Because it's kind of unfair if these people put these people in some kind of group so they can keep trying out your energy without your involvement. And then these people are thinking all crazy about you and passionate about you. And they get mad when you're not reimbursing or redistributing that energy. But you were not aware that you was tapped into that frequency with that person. And you're not aware that you shared that experience. Somebody knows they're not supposed to be doing that with a certain person. That's why I say, is this how you treat somebody that got cooties or some shit like this? Okay? Somebody is not being right. They're not doing something right. And they think they're going to get the outcome. It's not. It's woe to these people here. Okay? Again, we got the initiative. Somebody might be taking the initiative to do something different. All right? Maybe these people figured out technology. They can try something. Yanni. They can try something in the spiritual sense or with technology and then get up the energy to come towards you in another way. I don't know. Okay. But if people are just making an image of you, like, yeah, that one. Now let me make an image of this person. Then you leaving me where? Okay. In a place like I'm not a person that came here, or I'm not an entity that came here to get some shit done too. Like, wait, so you're just gonna freeze me in time and take something like me when I'm here? Okay. Because what? What are you doing? What did these people do? You created a heaven made out of heathens or something like this. And you know that that's talking about the elements and that the people can't mix. But if anything, this could be these fucking people coming from these hills crashing in the heavens or something that wasn't supposed to be there. In these heaps of dung or something that's going to be torn down. I mean, you doing this activity, you fucking already, I'm about to get upset. So let me just stop. All right. 8 of coins. Because somebody's supposed to be thinking something different right now. You're supposed to be like, oh, real love. Oh, that man, or when I seen him, I knew it, or something like this. Or when we held hands or I shook his hand I knew it or something. And so if you find out that one of your masculine or a masculine is in another, you would not fear going towards this person or having this person come get you and take them with you. Or you would not be fearing walking off with this person, even if it's somewhere you don't know. Somebody is making it so it's just, I don't know. It just is not right. Whatever they're doing is just not right here. All right. Because I was thinking, well, damn. Maybe this was somebody was trying to say a long time ago. Like, I'm going to prepare a place. Okay. And if they, whatever, then I'm coming back to get you. And you don't understand something because you're not on a server with this person. And now you don't know if you can trust these people or not. Okay. Or somebody could have just went and made something like you and took it there and say, yeah, I got her. All right. And you still raising hell back here at home or something like in the same spot. That ain't right. You don't take somebody's. This is pissing me off. Okay. It's just pissing me off. But it ain't going to stay that way. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it's time for a change. I'm telling you, it's like somebody discompartmentalizing someone here. The feet is somewhere else, but somebody don't want this to change. It just flicked out my hand in the reverse. But you see these snakes and these little purple boogers, okay? Booger people. All right? These people could have got lifted up here. All right? There go the snake and the star, Aquarius and this serpent energy. That's why I said the stars are trying to take over something of the gods. And stars we know are created by God later on in the book. So the stars think that these stars are out of sorts. This could be, if this Diablo's daughter is a star, I could see why now. This could be a Lord energy that fell and went to hell or the southern regions because of their portrayal against the Most High. This could be something that was going on for centuries amongst a tribe or a cluster of people that met together 1,000 years ago, had kids spread apart. Now they back here at this place and time and the same shit is going on. But the wicked is outweighing the bad by feeding off of the wicked are outweighing the purity. And they're using the energy and the essence of the pure ones to do it. So somebody, instead of choosing Eve, or they're trying to say God said, okay, snake, you don't have to leave the garden. Stay here with this movie star or this Aquarius energy and then do something like this or something like this. I don't want to deal with Eve this time. Or this is like an Adam here. Then we got the star energy in the snake. Okay, or Eve, and then the snake could be Adam. In whatever sense, however you want to look at it. It's something here, this dynamic here. Also like moonbeam energy. with this blue little booger people, moonbeam energy. Okay, somebody could have tried to bury these lavender people or this behavior or these lightweight royals that don't know the real ins and outs because you was not raised amongst it. They could have raised your sister that was gonna kill the throne. Guess they thought that person, they was being shallow. They thought that person looked better than you or something, or was thinner than you, or was lighter than you. Okay, and this is the thing that took. If these people cared about the crown at all, you just did whatever it was that was gonna take it down for good. But this could be somebody that was jealous of you and your light. They actually was the queen somewhere or something. You was not. You was being looked at as a pauper. But your light shined brighter, and somebody could have ruined this for you just because of that. Okay, they tried to. So a distraction is in reverse. Something could be a distraction. That's in reverse. All right. Because I kept on thinking somebody wants you to go on a journey here. Like love making, something like this here with this bunny and this naked girl. Okay. And then this 8 of coins energy. It's like somebody, but somebody already could have took this experience from you because of something shallow or something. But these are parts in your, like my physical self removed from this lifestyle, going and doing these things or having knowledge of these things. This is, somebody's not doing it right. They're not. You know, when you tell somebody, go clean up that kitchen, I want you to sweep the floor and everything like this. And when you go up in there, it's stuff still coated up in the corner. There's a big stain on the floor that, you know, if this person mopped the floor, that big ass stain wouldn't still be there. That big sticky thing right there. So what you did, you just went up in there and wiped some couple spots. You went and spot cleaned the thing. I told you to mop the damn floor. Because this big sticky spot is over here by the sink still. That's how I know you didn't take the mop and bring it through this whole kitchen. You just did a spot job. You know, somebody is doing something like that. All right. So again, we got sorrow in reverse and the wheel of fortune because somebody's finally getting this payback here. This could also be the handing them in the snake energy. Okay, India in the snake energy is at the bottom. And then we got this peacock and this lion or whatever this is here, girl, lion, girl, sphinx energy. As they in reverse, but at least they at the top of the, like it seemed like they at the top of the wheel now. And somebody could be worried here. Whoever this man is, this old man with his skin is cleaving to his body. This dark but comely. Somebody could be dark-minded or just wicked. And now this person is in some type of worry because they're not getting a victory over this person. And they looking up at, this kind of look like a star or a Ramfan energy. So that Baphomet energy, somebody is worried. Okay? Yeah. I go barefoot and naked. I utter lamentations like the jackals and mourning like the ostriches. Now, we just had that ostrich out here, didn't we? Look, here go this naked person. Whoever this is. Okay? Where's the ostrich? Who was the ostrich with? Hold on, y'all. Was it just... What was that? Okay. This could be old news. This could be already whatever. We're just getting caught up or something here. But I really need to know what card that is with the ostrich. All right. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit annoyed right now. My stomach is a little bit hurting. Oh, wait. Okay, there it is. Conflict. Okay, this could be somebody else that was there. This lion, sphinx looking woman. This could be also a seraphim. A seraphim energy here. All right, maybe somebody's in conflict because the Ace of Coins is being birthed or you about to get something that this person been keeping you out of for so long. Listen. That's why somebody could be trying to send a Prince of Wands in on you to get you. That's in reverse. This could be somebody that got real fire on the end of the day. You know, somebody trying to burn you or give you a disease. Somebody trying to clear up something, man. Because somebody could be seeing doctored up reports. I told you what I said. So I'm not going to sit here. I know people been studying or looking at my artifacts. All right. And they may be appalled. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I told you what I don't have to lie on my cup. Okay. God already showed me. It's not being prideful. Somebody would have to create this shit in the lab in order to get me some of this, whatever they trying to give me. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, it's not natural to me to get this because I really am that. I really am this alchemy, Holy Spirit, whatever this energy is. All right. Or somebody spent a lot of money for a long time to make it appear as though I was that type of energy. Do you understand? So this is not, this is fucking common sense. Like, use your brain. Yeah, there was no pleasure in any of it. I mean, somebody could be offended or something, but how dare, if this was the man that kept his love away from you in a relationship for 30 years and was giving that affectionate part to somebody else, how dare you be upset to say that the woman that you was with, you wasn't pleasing this person. You wasn't. You was programmed. It ain't nothing to be sad about or think your manhood is something. You was programmed to do that, or you did it on purpose because you was a part of this cult. You was trying to hurt somebody in the end, and it's not successful. All right? Chariot in reverse. There's no pleasure to somebody in the chariot in reverse. When these people sneaking around you at nighttime in your sleep, or you drugged and they put you there was no pleasure for somebody here. So they wonder why the thing is still cracking. Or we went over there, we sourced that person, or we did. No, you didn't. You did something that only benefited you. Okay? You also been messing with somebody's virtue, and now you really didn't do that, actually, because the virtue is still in the upright. Nobody was getting pleasure. This could be somebody that also seen what these people was doing. It was like, oh, I could never be with her again. Y'all did that to my girlfriend or something. But you didn't get no pleasure out of whatever these things or something like this. All right. This could also be somebody that is a worker, a sex worker or something. And they with their pimp, or they go with somebody, but they man don't know that they do that on the side. Somebody maybe wasn't getting no pleasure. Okay. There could be, you have to be encouraged, strength, mercy, and courage for this change, but for this abundant thing here. Now, again, they might be trying to put you somewhere on an island or something with somebody, a jackrabbit type of person. Okay, a wild, I think that's what that damn place was called, the Wild Hair. That club that we went to. The funky hair, the wild hair. It was something like that. Okay? All right? Yeah, I think it was called the Wild Hair. It was like 20 years ago or something, 20-something years ago. But somebody might want to put you somewhere with somebody to get you broke off, okay? Listen, we got to talk about the whole thing on this channel, okay? Because somebody is seeing that this devil is not the alchemist here, all right? The devil is not the alchemist. Whoever this red person is, okay, or somebody's name could be this or something, they're not the alchemist here. Somebody could have even got sick or something like this, okay, or red zone. We got something in completion here, all right? Somebody's name could be Shannon as well, Sanan, okay? I will throw down into the valley her stones and lay bare her foundation. So somebody could be doing something like this, okay? Okay. The sin of the house of Judah. Now, this could be what we said earlier. The lions that want to eat the real lion or the head lion or the cornerstone alive. Okay. Is it not Jerusalem? Okay. I will make Samaria a stone heap in the field, a place to plant for vineyards. Okay. Now, that was the light purple or these lilac girls, or somebody was using one-sided energy where the two people were not being pleasured here. Yeah, this is a Queen of Wands in reverse here. This look like some kind of purple dust, or like I said, those purple boogers that was in the ground, or those purple little creatures or whatever those things is, okay? These could be these little things that could put inside your brain or something, all right? You get what I'm saying? Also, look at these little kids with the purple hair with the Prince of Swords. All right. He got little bird feet. And you got these little kids with this purple hair. So they could have been producing a different breed of kids here. a different breed of children. All right. These can't be promiscuous children or something like this of whatever this is here. Children that might take the initiative to fondle their parents. I'm telling you what I know. They could have changed some laws like, oh, it's not good to touch a child or something unless the child it complies with it. You know what I'm saying? It's some weird shit that somebody was doing, man. I don't care what you say. I will place a plant for vineyards. So this could also be a plant, or this could be a fake person, like a industry plant or a community plant or a family plant. Okay. And I will throw down into the valley her stones and lay bare her foundation. All her idols shall be broken into pieces. Okay, this could be also star energy with the snake, or mommy water with the music, with the industry in general. Okay, all her wages shall be burned in the fire, and all her statues or statutes I will destroy. As the wages of a harlot, they were gathered. Now, somebody could have been using you for a harlotry energy, but or they said you was a harlot, but you was really a fountain. That God gave you alchemy to feed to these. Whether you touch this person when they sick, they could get better. You could kiss somebody, and you was waking up boys that was dead in the community. This is a gift that somebody, or you gave that to somebody, and they went to heaven. Whatever this is, shit. Somebody tried to throw you and scoop you in with other people as if it wasn't nothing that was supposed to be sacred. If it wasn't nothing that was supposed to be a sealed file, like Martin Luther King and what's his name? Oh, JFK. See, somebody didn't get the world recognition. Somebody's job was harder than all of theirs because you didn't get the recognition. You just woke up in some kind of tumultuous thing. You didn't have a million people say, oh, well, I don't care if they saying this about me. Millions of fans love me. You had to do it on your fucking own. Listen, they didn't seal your files. They exploited them for the past 3 years that they've been sitting in some type of power. Trying to act like that was going to stop something. Now, again, these could be also people that never even touched you before, that gave you was a muse for, and they left you something in these accounts. Somebody just wanted a reason to steal from you and have you feel like a hoe, being robbed of everything, your labor or your whatever this is, or whatever this is. That's why somebody's been doing something unrequited and like this the whole time, period. Okay. So, but somebody else could be doing something as a harlot. To be honest with you, this is why this person chose because in the Bible it says, oh, well, what about you? You know, you did these things for no wages. So somebody respects people that at least got paid for. If they got with a man and got played or laid or in a relationship, at least she got a gold bracelet. At least she got some money out of it. You was just naturally giving love to people, or thinking that y'all liked each other, or thinking that you was building relationships with these people or bonds with these people and giving them something, and they didn't give you nothing, but they asked to kiss in return. And guess what? At the end of the day, God is going to bless this person. And this is what this was, laid up for somebody. And you tried to flip the script like some shit was not that. And then you wanted the person to still feel ripped off. You wanted to go that far to make somebody still feel ripped off. Like, oh, I didn't even know that they were saving that up for me. You know? And then somebody just spend it all or give it all away so you could feel like a hoe anyways. Because all the other girls had to get out there and get it some other kind of way. That could be Martha and them. We had to go out here and hoe. We had to go out here and whatever. And it's all covered up too, right? But they sat there and watched the Messiah's every move. These people was there watching you had sex with anybody or whatever this is. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. Okay? This is what I'm picking up here. All right? So it's saying something about the wages of a harlot, they were gathered, and the wages of a harlot shall they return. All right. So somebody could be saying this about somebody. This is somebody that got a personal vendetta or something, or was jealous of your works or your whatever it is, your phallic, your cup, whatever this is. All right. This could be somebody that was taking all these children and trafficking them. Okay. Maybe they weren't giving these children no money. They was making them do this. They was mind controlling these children to do this. Control. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was doing this with the pink juice, pink print energy. Somebody was doing this shit. When you were 17, you did what your mama told you. They was mind controlling you. Okay? This is this way of these people, these Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And now it's time for you to get paid up. They look how much you made off of being you in your community or whatever this is. Because these is a different type of breed of children. And somebody then gave your shit away or hid it from you. Okay? So again, somebody is lamenting and well, okay? I go barefoot and naked and utter lamentations like the jackals and mourning like the ostriches. Now, this could also be somebody going around trying to get some from people. Hey, girl, you know, something like this or whatever. Or somebody is like paying for sex. I don't know what they doing, okay? There is no remedy for the blow. She has been struck. So there's somebody that might be getting a disease or something. I'm trying to tell you. This could also be whatever this is, somebody breaking into your accounts, stealing all your stuff. Rather, it has come even to Judah. It reaches the gates of my people, even Jerusalem. Okay, publish it not in the Gaith. I don't know what this is. Okay, the Geeth. Okay, Geth. Weep not at all. In both, in Beth, I'm telling you, these words are different in here. Beth Apara. Roll in the dust. Okay. There's a fire. Okay. It says, pass by you who dwell in Saphir. Okay. Sophia. I don't know. And the inhabitants of Sanan. Sa-nan. Okay. This could be Sa in Canaan. Okay. South America. Okay. In Canada. Okay. Come not forth from their city. So with the I'm seeing like the flag with the two red strips and the one white one with the red leaf in the middle. All right. It says, come not forth from their city. The lamentations of Beth Esel. Okay. Or Ezel. I saw ease over here too. So somebody is doing something with ease here. Somebody's name could be also Beth. Okay. This could also be, I'm seeing the shirt from, what's her, the little girl, with Drake and that girl had that interview and she had that t-shirt on that said Canada, Africa or something like that on there. Okay. This could be the Altoff energy or something like this. Okay. Somebody's name could be Ashley. Okay. All right. Come not forth from their cities. The lamentation of Beth Ezel finds in you its grounds. How can the inhabitants of Morath hope for good? For evil has come down from the Lord. Okay, not God, but a Lord. All right. This could be somebody that's a chief or a wannabe, something like this, to the gate of Jerusalem. Harness steed to the chariots. So we're seeing the chariot was just in the reverse, I think, here in this one. Oh, inhabitants of Lashes. Lashes. Lashay. I don't know. Lashay, the beginning of the sin of the daughters of Sion. This could be these people over in Lagos with that selling that weave or something like this, okay? Because there were in you the crimes of Israel. So these people, this could be Lagos. I told you somebody got some girls over there or something like this, some American girls in one of these countries over there in Africa. Okay? Montana. Hannah Montana. Therefore, you shall give parting gifts to Moor. So somebody could be Moorish. Okay, Moorisheth and Geth. Okay. This is giving me like Geb, Newton Geb, Beth, okay, and Ashizib, okay, Al-Shazir is the deception to the king of Israel. So it is a deception to the king of Israel. So somebody is trying to deceive somebody with the Moors, right? Okay, in the African American slang, okay, of calling yourself that, okay. Yet must I bring to you the conqueror, O inhabitants of Marissa. Somebody's name could be Marissa, okay, or Ma and Risa, okay. All right, there could be somebody's mom could have dealt with somebody named Riza or Risa. All right, it says even to the old. Now this say Old Dahlum, but my grandpa's name is Odell. Okay, But it says, somebody, Odom, Odalam shall go the glory of Israel. So this could be something like this, like a wicked doll, like an Annabelle, and somebody else could be like I said, a Cabbage Patch Kid. Okay, you look at it how you want, I'm guessing. All right, so somebody could be calling you a doll or something like this, where everybody who runs the world girls, because the world card can also look, it's Christ to me. It's baby Christ growing up in that bubble their whole life, not knowing really what's going on. We could put it like that, or it's also look like a doll in a Barbie cage. Even if the person is plus size, they got a plus size Barbie. All right, so Barbie been plus size before, okay? But this looked like somebody that's in a package, okay? But somebody could have gave this energy, this Barb's energy, to another feminine, okay? And that's why I said the sneaky foxes or these women that could be also a part of these Barbs or these other pink print females or something like this, or carry themselves a certain kind of way. But really, that was my thing to do or something like this. But somebody did something here, okay? That could be also what this is, okay? All right, or somebody, like I said, calling you that because you're sitting in one spot until somebody pick you up and move you over or something like this. This could be how the King of Swords lost something. Okay. The moon is hidden though. Make yourself bald and pluck out your hair for the children whom you cherish. Let your baldness be as the eagles, because they are exiled from you. So somebody should be bald as some eagles because somebody is exiled away from you, okay? All right? This could be somebody sending these people far away. But again, somebody's trying to let you take the fall for something that these other friends and family members was running for a long time. We got the disappointment here. All eyes on this person. Everybody's crying. The sky is crying. This is not a fantasy. 7 of Cups energy. Okay, somebody, this is not an illusion. All right? This could be also this Samaria. Somebody could have been acting like the Sphinx energy or something. And they was given this energy from Allah or the moon. They was acting like they was Christians, but it was really Islam. It's something like this, okay? All right, so let's see. Uh-oh. Justice could be about to be prevailed here. All right, somebody could be sending away your people. You could be having a feeling about this or something. Yeah, there they go right here in these little purple drops or whatever. These coated raindrops. Candy coated raindrops. Somebody was using something to transhumanize your people. Physically, mentally. Yeah, look at this person with all this candy. And these brownies. Okay, these could be also oil. Like brownies could also mean that. People that do that. Okay. For energy or for sufficiency or something like this. Somebody could be discriminating against you because you don't do anal or something. It's in some of these groups or something. So you got judgment with this disappointment here. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, it's not a fantasy that this is happening. There's even a wise owl that's in reverse because of who they was dealing with. Oh, somebody let them get their first big hit. Like when they actually signed over a check and got money in their pocket. Like, bitch, I never had this much money in my... And all we had to do was steal from my wife or my husband, or all we had to do was transfer that paper. Somebody showed... One of these underground girls showed some dude something and he went nuts. And now you about to lose it all. Because this person was following up behind you or me. This is like somebody in the underworld or like a single black female kind of energy. This person was following up behind you. You fuck with a nigga. These people had you on some secret surveillance. This person will go sleep with that person. Somebody is weird. Okay? This could be a dead girl trying to get her soul back. She wants yours. I don't know what this is. Okay? A part of you that died. Okay? That was trying to get your soul or something like this. And somebody think, man, that's the best sex I ever had for 20 years, something like this. But I don't know what it is about this person. Like, oh, yeah, somebody's like thinking of something with an open mind here. Because I feel like a masculine energy was taken away to learn the ways of love making. And they were supposed to bring that back to a feminine energy that been lacking it forever, her whole life. Or a male, same thing, vice versa, whatever. And people didn't want you to have, they felt your energy works better for them when you're not being provided for. When you have the assumption that somebody's providing for you. All right. Yeah. Princess of Swords could be in the reverse. Because this is not justified. You clogged up somebody's heart. You clogged up their brain. You clogged up their something here. Okay? Like this is somebody that's supposed to be served. They already put the service in and they're supposed to be getting served. Next. Okay? But somebody didn't even do that and you serving that person. Like somebody, whatever this is, whatever this is. Yeah, these people thought that they was going to be like, we're angels. Sit your ass down. We're going out for the judgment. We're going to judge the people. No, because you're going to overlook what they did because some of these angels didn't like this person here. This could also be looked at as the angels helping Jesus. The bare minimum. Yeah, when they push you down, let's patch up your things, put you back or whatever, but we still going on doing what we doing or something. Like, but again, that's not the success. These people can't judge their own self. If it's 20 people in this group that robbed you, what the fuck I look like letting these people that was best friends with all the money and the fun that they done had over the past 20 years, you gonna go judge them and do what? You ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna leave me down here and go judge them? No, I'm going to judge them. It says Jesus is coming to join to judge the nations, not you. So these people could have tried to be successful at removing your stability. This could be like the end of America right now, today. All right. If somebody didn't get something, I don't know what this is, y'all. Something, yeah, with the swiftness here. And then again, 10 of Wands, somebody could be being that burned at the stake for oppressing someone this way. That they wasn't, people only know you that awesome. That these people, it was hard for them to see how you was being oppressed. But you were being oppressed more than anybody ever. Whatever this is disgusting what somebody did. It is. Usually the woman is the one they about to put on this thing and burn. Hold on one second.